Lego does everything they can to protect their brand, however, sometimes people can break rules with Lego. From a super inappropriate Lego set to a Lego knockoff that is becoming even bigger than Lego itself. These are illegal Lego items, and perhaps the most famous knockoff Lego company in the world is none other than Lepin, and they will keep appearing throughout the video since their plagiarism of Lego is so vast. And you'll see these guys a lot throughout the video because they plagiarize Lego all the time. One of these most notable illegal Lego items is the Lepin 16016 Hogwarts Castle. This set was almost identical to the Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts build, and as such, Lego had to step in to stop all production of this Lego set. However, at this point, Lepin were still able to both make and sell Lego knockoffs, but as you'll find out later in this video, Lego would have enough of their illegal antics. But before we get into that, let's talk about this next build that was unfortunately unable to be stopped by Lego. This is the Panloss Brick AK-47 by Chinese company Xingbao. This set seems actually pretty harmless. However, it breaks one of Lego's biggest rules. Do not depict weapons. Lego often does all they can to avoid using weapons to avoid teaching kids to play with weapons. However, Chinese companies really do not face the same issues since just about everything they produce is illegal. And unfortunately, Lego was unable to do anything to stop this illegal Lego set other than just distance themselves from it as much as they could. A Lego rendition of AK-47 really is not that controversial. However, this next illegal Lego item was highly inappropriate. Citizen Brick is a company that really bounces on the line between illegal and legal. Technically, they claim their sets are also compatible with Lego and therefore don't infringe on Lego's copyright. However, there was one knockoff Lego set that they made that Lego immediately had to distance himself from. The Lego Strip Club. This set was not only controversial, but also broke countless fundamentals Lego had. And since the product could be used in pair with Lego sent countless cease and desist and tried their best to distance themselves from these inappropriate Lego builds. What do you think? Was this too inappropriate? Oh, but we are not done yet. Let's talk about the Chinese company Bella and their knockoffs. Chinese companies work in a different world to companies in Europe and America. Their copyright laws are very different, and that is why hundreds of companies have their products ripped off by Chinese companies. And as we have learned through the video, no company quite faces the same fate as Lego. This is the Bella Millennium Falcon, a ripoff of Lego's iconic Millennium Falcon set. As a result, Bella were forced to pull the production and sales of the Bella Millennium Falcon as well as paying damages to Lego. But it is not always basic Lego sets that get ripped off. Sometimes it can happen to their most complex builds. And now is the time for me to tell you about Lepin. When companies push their luck too far, they are bound to crash and burn. This is what happened when the company Lepin decided to make a rip-off Lego set of the Bugatti Chiron. As you can see, this set is nearly identical, with both the exterior and functional elements being the exact same as Lego's. Why do these Chinese companies keep making these imitations though? Well, it is actually because China manufacturing like this is a lot cheaper. As a result of this, Lepin were able to charge for less on their Bugatti Chiron than Lego could with theirs. The Lepin Bugatti Chiron would cost $105 to $120, depending on where you purchased it from. Meanwhile, the Lego Bugatti Chiron would cost $350 when it was also still being sold. So you can see why these companies would want to make imitations, as they can charge far less and undercut Lego. But oh boy, we are not done with Lepin yet. So in order to save some time, let's make the video fun with a little lightning round. First, we have the Lepin Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Not only was it attacked by Lego, but also Disney, since they didn't have a license to make this set, and as such, production was forced to stop. Then we have the Lepin Palace Cinema, which was a complete rip-off of Lego's Palace Cinema set from the Creator Expert theme. Lego once again took legal action against Lepin and were able to get the set taken down. And they were never going to stop at the Bugatti Chiron, as they also went on to make the Lepin Volkswagen T1 camper van and the Lepin Technic Porsche 911 GT3 RS, both of which were immensely cheap compared to Lego's versions. Lepin also copied some of the less popular sets, such as the Lepin Black Pearl, which is of course a ripoff of the Lego Black Pearl from the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Lego were also trying to take this set down, however at this point they were getting really fed up. Lepin was eventually sued as a whole by Lego, as their brick building blocks were almost identical to Lego bricks. However, it does not stop there, since Lepin was copying the bricks, packaging, and branding, as well as the sets themselves, with most of the Lepin sets being mirrored from Lego's most popular themes and sets. In April of 2019, Lego beat Lepin in a Chinese court, and as a result, Lepin had to stop production and sales of everything. And to ensure that they did not sell the rest of their sets, months, Chinese authorities seized all of their products, brick molds, and materials that were used for this infringement. Lepin is potentially the most well-known instance of LEGO taking on illegal LEGO items. However, these next sets are some of the most hardest to find illegal LEGO items out there. LEGO as a company do their utmost best to refrain and show from any themes with the military influence. Sometimes sets do slip through, but generally they are pretty good. However, there is an imitation company out there that has brought the military to LEGO. Enlighten is a Chinese LEGO imitation company which offers a huge range of sets and themes from their military to space, vehicles, and city life. One of their most recognizable is the Enlighten military helicopter, which is kind of a copy, but kind of not. Since a helicopter outside of LEGO has a really standard design, Enlighten were able to avoid any legal action from LEGO. Despite this set being an illegal item, they were about to avoid the law for now. So far though, all of these actually seem somewhat decent copies of LEGO. You know, decent but illegal. However, this next company did not even seem to try. Alcini is one of the less well-known illegal LEGO manufacturers. They have made countless LEGO imitation sets. However, one I think we have to point out is the Alcini police station. Not only is this an imitation of countless LEGO City police sets, but it's also pretty boring and a minimal set. It only has one building, which is incredibly flat. And unlike LEGO, there's a very little imagination or effort going into this one. LEGO has taken legal actions against Alcini before, and likely did for this one too. Generally, these illegal companies will do their utmost best to be better, cheaper, and more cost-effective than LEGO. But this next illegal item was just plain lazy. There are countless sellers out there who have perfected a way to scam people out of thousands of dollars, simply by repackaging LEGO sets. The way scammers do this is by taking some LEGO bags out of a cheaper set, and then placing it into a box for a more expensive set. This practice is not only sus, but also highly illegal. And as such, LEGO had to go on record countless times to record and warn people about having potential dangers of purchasing resold LEGO. LEGO has even taken some of these scammers to court, and they have ended up with prison sentences for their crimes. LEGO has fought countless battles in court, so much so that their legal team is actually one of the best in the world. LEGO relies a lot on the good nature of its fans, but sometimes people can take it too far. Custom minifigure sites online are pretty cool, and you can get minifigures from LEGO sets that never existed. Plus, all the cool minifigures there are undoubtedly some of the highly controversial. For example, the LEGO minifigure of Osama bin Laden, the co-leader of the terrorist organization Al-Qaeda, LEGO minifigure versions of Nazi soldiers, or bizarrely, also LEGO minifigures depicting political figures, which is also quite controversial as the other two. Unfortunately, LEGO cannot really do anything about these custom minifigures since technically they were all considered fair use. As such, LEGO just has to rely on the good faith of its fans. When you look at all the companies so far today, what do they all have in common? My surprise when I discovered one of the biggest companies copying LEGO is actually one of the largest shops in the United Kingdom. Wilco blocks are far less well known throughout the world. However, in the United Kingdom, Wilco blocks can be found in Wilkinson stores throughout the country. These sets are cheap, small, and easy to build, and they can be found just about anywhere. They actually undercut LEGO on just about everything. They are cheaper than the LEGO counterparts, easier to find, and more convenient for parents to buy for kids. As such, LEGO has been keeping a very close eye on Wilco blocks, preparing to cease and desist if one day they ever cross the line from fair use to highly illegal. But all these illegal LEGO sets that we have discussed today never really led to any arrests. That is not the case for this next illegal LEGO item that landed its owner in jail. This is what happened to 71-year-old Jacob Siegel and 39-year-old Blanca Gudino, a pair whose LEGO arrest came after they stole 2,800 boxes of LEGO. Detectives began investigating the case in December of 2023 when they discovered Gudino might be stealing these boxes from retailers miles away before dropping them off at Siegel's home where he would sell the stolen goods. Going on average, this LEGO theft was probably worth over $50,000, and you could clearly see why. But instead of being a bad guy like these people, you should subscribe right now.